one up. Today, over on Kick, we are watching one of Nux's videos on the Somali, Minnesota fraud ring scandal. If you haven't heard about it, it's been going huge. And it's up to almost $8 billion now in fraud, mostly concocted by Somalians with an average IQ of below 70. So technically, that makes them retards. So this is going to be awesome. I love the fact that Tim Walz has people driving by his house calling him a retard, and now his daughter is crashing out about it. So we might brush up on that real quick towards the end of the video. We'll see. We'll see. I'm sure Nux is going to cover it all by himself, so we probably won't have to. But we're going to get into that right now. So here we go. Nux's latest video on the Minnesota fraud scandal, because he's got quite a few. Boom. Let's do it.
Somalia is taking over Minneapolis. It has for a while, and it's so much worse than any of you thought.
There we go.
Everyone is like, wow, Somalia taking over Minneapolis. They're like doing frauds and schemes because we imported 80,000 pirates, and they're, you know, pillaging our nation.
It's fucking weird, right?
It's the R-word capital of the of America, and both R words that I can't say in YouTube. They're getting all my videos.
Retard.
Both R
I don't
words
care.
that you're thinking of
I'm not gonna get
accurate.
monetized anyway.
Both the
Retards.
So
They're retards.
they literally got Ilhan Omar to
Retards.
respond. Tyler Oliveira actually went to Minneapolis.
Yay!
All about.
Tyler!
There's a lot to look at today, and it's truly diabolical.
I love Tyler Oliveira videos.
Tracking the web of fraud to other Minnesota Democrats, such as
Yes!
Congresswoman
This
Ilhan
bitch
Omar.
needs to go!
Many of the suspects linked to the scheme live in her district, including
Shocker!
who hosted events for her. He has since been
This
convicted
bitch.
of stealing $12 million in COVID funds.
Oh boy, oh my, it looks like the bitch is getting removed from Congress. This is terrifying. Yeah, this bitch is getting flabbergasted. She actually went to respond to all this, which is pretty incredible, because it turns out even Israel wasn't involved in this scam, and she tried so hard to blame it on the Jews, but unfortunately she couldn't get away with that. It was truly a rough day for her when you can't blame the Jews for Somalians stealing billions. But you know what she did say? She said that the actual victims of these scams are the Somalians.
Yeah.
First, folks, she says that the Somalians are the victims of scams that the Somalians are doing. It is truly a diabolical day. So first, I have to show you the clip of her saying that Somalians are the victims. It's truly diabolical. Also, the two R words, because some people in my chat didn't get it, are rapists and retards. All right, and that is what's going on in Minnesota right now. It's an influx of those guys. It's worth
there's quite a lot
87
of
people charged. All but 8 are of Somali descent, and
so 91% of the scammers in the state are Somalian. All right, get ready.
that has added to the spotlight being put specifically on your community. Why do you think this fraud was allowed to get so widespread?
Get ready.
I want to say, you know, this also has an impact on Somalis.
That's right, baby. Somalis scammed
Right.
$8 billion allegedly. Biggest victim, the Somali.
fuck this bitch.
That's it, baby.
Are you fucking kidding?
Murders a National Guard in Washington, D.C. Biggest victim, the Afghan community. You know, they fucking killed 3,000 people in New York on 9/11. The real victims? Muslims and Zoran Mamdani's aunt
Yeah, all that Islamophobia after they fucking tried to blow us up.
specifically. They do this every time. How on
Motherfuckers.
earth have they not realized to update their playbook?
Fucking
like,
ridiculous.
What are we doing?
because we are also taxpayers in Minnesota.
Not really.
Ah!
I looked at the numbers, man.
Yeah, somebody crunched the numbers. I saw this on X, and I'm sure he's about to pull it up. But before he can, I want to feel like I can read the future because I saw the same shit he did. Like it was like $500 million that the entire Somali community contributed in the state of Minnesota. And if you break that down by the amount of Somali people that are old enough to contribute, they contributed less than $800 per person. $797 per person got contributed. Like that's fucking ridiculous.
The average Somali pays $700 in taxes a year. 42% of Somalis are on welfare. 88% are on government funding.
88. What?
88%.
Bro.
88%, man. Oh my God. Oh my Lord, bro. You fucking towel head over here really come to tell you some facts? Get out of here. You are every single individual Somali is a $70,000 net drain on society. Statistics are racist, all right? Like, oh my God, get out of here.
We also could have benefited from the program.
You literally...
You did! You guys fucking did. All right? They did benefit from the fucking program. They fucking stole $8 billion. Fuck off.
Scammed it. You're like, well, we're actually the victims.
And the money that was stolen. And so it's been really frustrating for people to not acknowledge the fact that we're also, as Minnesotans, as taxpayers.
Fuck you.
We're barely taxpayers.
Really upset and angry about the fraud that has occurred.
Yeah, so the victims of the fraud that is committed by Somalians is actually Somalians. Because
Fuck
Somalians
this
are
bitch.
scamming each other. Wow,
She can fuck off.
You literally brought clan warfare from fucking Timbuktu shithole into
I know
America,
we
and
just
now you're
stole
blaming
all your
America.
money, but we're actually the
I don't
victims
know.
for
What is
real.
even America supposed to do? Look at me. I have your tax dollars.
Fuck.
That's fucking crazy, man. That's diabolical. Bro, so it gets even worse. So then
Oh, goody.
Hey, bitch, is it true that they're funding terrorist organizations with these tax dollars?
House Republicans and the Treasury Secretary just now talked about a link to terrorism, a possible link. He said they're just now beginning to look into it. How confident are you that that's a false claim?
I'm pretty confident at the moment because
At the
we have
moment.
people who have been prosecuted and who have been sentenced. If there was a linkage in that the money that they had stolen going to terrorism, then that is a failure of the FBI and our.
It's the FBI's fault
Oh, yeah.
that her entire community is funding terrorists in Somalia.
Court system in not figuring that out and basically charging them with these charges. And so I
This
do know
fucking
that
bitch.
for many
Always drink your water,
years,
guys.
this sort of like alarm that there is money being transferred through the airport in bags and going to terrorism that accusation has always existed.
Because they need food. That was one of the big scams. And they need houses. That was another one of the big scams. And I hope he goes over it again. But one of the videos that Nux released over the weekend, which was phenomenal. I think it was one of the ones that he recorded on Saturday when I was going to raid him for it with you guys. He had Kennedy talking on the Congress floor about all the appropriation requests for money for these programs, and it just ballooned. One of them started at like 2.4, and then it went to 20, and then it went to 40, and then it went to 60, and then in 2024 it was 108 million. Like in 2020 it was 2.4 million. By 2024 they were asking for 108, and that's how they got caught. Like that's how they caught onto this fucking ring. Supposedly, that's the only reason they were able to figure it out. No, that's the fucked up part, Eric. There was no houses. They were taking all of the money, and then they would go buy themselves a really nice house. Like, one person had a house with a fucking basketball court inside of their house. And they bought it with money that they had stolen, defrauded the U.S. government for. And they're still living there. Still living in that house. It's in her husband's name, so so they can't take it from her. Fuck you! You bought that house with our taxpayer dollars, you can get fucked. That's our house now. I would not kill them, but they would be in jail for the rest of their lives. Actually, no, they wouldn't. I'd send them back to Somalia. If I had to say. Like, they would not be being fed with my tax dollars in a Minnesota jail. They'd be on their way back to Somalia. And if they ever get caught again in America, I will put the fear of God into them that they will be put into a dark hole until they are just fucking killed. Because that's the only way that you get them to stop just coming back. Although, now that Trump's in charge and we actually have the borders locked down, it is a lot harder for them to get in. Like, I will say that.
It's never been here and there in those accusations.
It's never been here and there in those accusations. Oopsie poopsie, billions of dollars of fraud. Thank you, very specifically.
Yeah.
Anyway, it gets even better. This interview was like an actual nightmare. All right, so basically, then the claim is, hey,
Operation Let These
Somalians
Fuckers
actually
Speak.
trying to
I fucking
assimilate
love
into
that
American
fucking
culture.
guy.
Her response is diabolical.
Kennedy is like the
I
most
want to ask you
fucking
something
baller
else that
congressman.
the architect of the president's immigration policy, Stephen Miller, said. On Thanksgiving Day, he posted, "No magic transformation occurs when failed states cross borders. At scale, migrants and their descendants recreate the conditions and terrors of their broken homelands." What do you make of this argument of failure to assimilate and sort of ruining America? How do you understand this?
Think about Stephen Miller and his white supremacist rhetoric.
His white supremacist rhetoric. Bro's Jewish. He's not a white supremacist. I think all his white supremacist rhetoric. Bro's Jewish.
Yes, it reminds me of the way the Nazis, Jewish people in Germany.
More Jewish Nazis. Hey, do you think that Somalians should try to assimilate into American culture?
Super Nazi
That reminds me of Nazis, white supremacist rhetoric.
And, as we know...
She has this towel wrapped on her head so hard. She doesn't want any of her 67 IQ points to escape.
There have been many immigrants who have tried to come to the United States.
I think they're already gone.
One of them being Jewish immigrants. We know the way that people were described who were coming from Ireland, Irish immigrants. We know the way in which people were described back then.
Fuck her. I have Irish ancestry. You know the difference between the Irish community and the Somali community? When the Irish came here as immigrants, 1, legal. 2, we didn't just say, we need all the help possible. No, we got discriminated against and had to do the absolute shit jobs and worked our fucking asses off and became respected. And these fuckers stole $8 billion fucking dollars and are still fucking crying victim. Like, get the fuck out of here.
When they were Italian immigrants.
Good point. Now look at Italian.
Oh, the Italians. Oh, see, I'm not dumb enough to fuck with the Italians. I'll fuck with any fucking color. Like there's certain white people you don't fuck with, and one of them is the fucking Italians. Like, you guys got phenomenal food. I love you guys. Mm.
In America, they are contributing to American culture by a large amount. Look at Irish in America. They're contributing to American culture. You don't have Irish communities.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, guys. Back in the super early 1900s, like the Irish people were the fucking guys that were literally up on the fucking skyscrapers putting those fucking things together with those steel girders. Like when you see those old fucking videos of the fucking guys that are fucking out there fucking eating their fucking lunches on a fucking I-beam, like most of those guys were fucking Irish people because they were the only ones that were dumb enough to go out there without a fucking harness. Because you know what happened a lot of the time? They fell off and went dead. Because when you fall from like 40 fucking stories up, you're dead. Like, they were the people that built a lot of Irish people were at who is this? This is Ilhan Omar. She's a U.S. Congresswoman, fucking who I believe holds dual citizenship for here and Somalia. She is a Somalian immigrant who became a congresswoman. I might have to get my fucking law degree and become a congressman.
That are fucking rape holes, all right? That are scamming people for billions. All right, look at Jewish communities. Jews,
if this
pay,
dumb
on
bitch
average,
can do it,
the
I can
most
fucking do it.
taxes of any ethnic group in the entire country. All right, as an example. So the Jews, the Irish, and the Italians all contributed and assimilated into Western civilization. The Somalis.
Well, I'd say the Irish and the Jews definitely did a lot more than the Italians. Because, I mean, no offense, Italians. Like, because, I mean, you guys definitely did a lot. But you guys have the like, I believe the largest organized mafia is the Italian mob. Like, isn't that like the Italian mob? Isn't that like the biggest like mob in America? Like the triad might from China might have more control as of now, because I mean they've been growing their foothold over on the West Coast, but the Italian mob's been branching out of Philadelphia since like shit the 1800s. Because I mean that's old world families, but so is the triad from China and over there, and yeah, I mean all that's organized crime. Like you got the cartels pushing up out of the South of America, fighting the triads, fighting the Italians, like, and then you got black gangs, Crips and Bloods. Like that's why California's got so much gang violence, because you got the triads, and then you got the black gangs, and then you got the cartels. Like they're all fighting for turf. So there's always shootings going on. I guess the same problem that we got here in Chicago. Like you've got the Oriental gangs going up against the black gangs, going up against the Hispanic gangs, going up against the white people gangs. Like, I mean, it's all fucking gang fighting for turf to sell their shit. It's how it all works.
Turn Minnesota into a shithole. All right, dude. Like, so what are we doing?
And to me, you know, we're yes, of course, ethnically Somali. We are in this country as Americans.
Yeah.
We are citizens. We are productive part
people
of this nation, and we will continue to be.
They are very productive at scamming people. I will give them that.
Will continue to be.
Super good at it.
No white supremacist. All right, dude, this guy's amazing. So, and Ilhan Omar blames someone that honestly I've never heard of. I wanted to just show you this clip because I wanted people in my chat to tell me if you've ever heard of who she's about to blame.
The Secretary of Egg to...
The Secretary of Egg. Now, I'm not familiar with this position. I just might not be well read enough.
The Secretary of Egg.
I'm waiting to hear who the Secretary of Egg
Who the
actually
fuck
is.
is
In fact,
that?
This is what the White House asked. Yes, Ilhan Omar, who is the Secretary of Egg of whom you speak? Which is a good question, honestly. I'm not familiar with the Secretary of Egg. I'm sure that they contribute immensely to Western civilization. This is Ilhan Omar.
Who the fuck is that?
On one of her live streams from less than a month ago, threatening people for collaborating with Trump.
As much as Trump and his cronies want to act like we have no power to respond, the truth is we are more powerful than we think we are.
Oh.
And I want to underscore the importance of using every single leverage that we have at our arsenal, because we do have a lot of leverage.
This sounds like threat of
Is
violence,
that so?
right?
need to make sure that those who are collaborating with the authoritarian regime pay a costly
You are literally from an authoritarian regime. Get the fuck out of here.
price.
That sounds like an insurrection. All right.
Yeah, that does
People
sound
fight
like,
against the authoritarian regime, bro. She needs to get arrested. Or
I agree.
one of the two. This is
Yeah, that's not okay. Like, what the fuck? Pay a costly price for collaborating? You mean for doing their job? Like, literally, it is her job to collaborate with representatives from the other side of the aisle to get shit done. Like, literally, that is her job. What the fuck is this?
is crazy. It's insane that she's doing this. So Speaker Johnson was also cooking about this.
What the fuck?
Continue to abuse it. They sued the USDA for simply asking them to tell them how many illegal aliens are on the programs in California, New York, and these other states.
Pretty weird,
They
huh?
sued them. You need to take account of what people are doing here in each party, the leaders.
That's right.
And the President of the United States.
They asked, so they tell us in the media that there's no illegals on any of these programs. The USDA asks for proof that there's no illegals, and these states are suing them over it? What the
That's
We're
right.
trying to get government to work more efficiently and effectively for the people, and we are getting stopped and hindered by political games by Democrats. And that's why we're so frustrated. And
The government be like, hey, are you feeding illegal aliens with our tax dollars? And they're like, oh, we're going to
Lawsuit!
asking this question. Holy shit, man. Now, this
What
is
the
Ilhan Omar.
fuck?
In 2020, she was worth minus $65,000. She was in debt. 2021, she was worth $65,000. 2022, she was worth $115,000. 2023, she was worth $205,000. 2024, she's worth $30 million. This year
I don't
want
wanna
to
know what she's gonna be worth now.
Right? What are we talking about, dude? It's crazy.
How much is she going to be worth at the end of this year? 120 million?
Danger laga gelin karin.
We will never let anyone steal our land.
Marka waxaan reer Minnesota iyo Soomaalida meel kasta ayaa hadda mar dhow ka hadlayay idinkaga hambalyeynaya sida aad iskugu wada duuban tihiin.
More love at unity
Somalis around the world for
against
unity
Ethiopia
against
and Somaliland?
Sida aad kulligiin garab istaagteen madaxweynaheena because wuu
Now, if you will remember from our deep dive on Saturday, Somaliland was one of the earlier parts of Somalia to actually enact stricter penalties for sexual violence. That was one of our Saturday deep dives. I remember Somaliland. Huh. It's weird that she doesn't like them. It's weird. One of the more progressive parts of Somalia. That's strange. Isn't she a progressive? Huh.
You rally behind
Weird,
our
guys.
president, referring to the president of Somalia. Somalia is for the Somalis only. Somalia is for the Somalis only, ladies and gentlemen. Can you imagine if I said America was for the white Christians only? Like, can you even imagine the...
Over 45% of Somalia's population are not ethnic Somalis. She is calling for 50% of her country to be killed from America. Killed or at least kicked out of their country. That is what she is saying. While she is saying it in Somali so that we can't fucking understand it. This bitch is fucking This is a diabolical bitch. This is where you use diabolical. Right fucking here.
Reaction, bro. But it's okay for Somalia to do
This
that.
is crazy.
aan garab istaagno. Soomaaliya waa Soomaali. Soomaaliya waa hal.
Interesting.
Walaalaan wada nahay. Dhulkeena lagama kala qaybsanayo.
Ethiopia and Kenya have stolen and continue to occupy the Somali region state, which belongs to Somalia. Bro, what are we even doing? You're an American congresswoman. Holy crap. It's like, it's so obvious that these are foreign agents.
It's so funny. Let's kill them all. It's so funny, guys.
Man. This is like Tucker Carlson, who by the way,
Fucking
Tucker Carlson right now
crazy.
is in Qatar giving speeches about how America needs to ally with them more.
No, he's also fucking sucking on that penis. He is giving all the blowjobs right now. That's what he's really doing in Qatar. Like, he had to give something back for all of those millions.
What? What are we doing, man? What are we doing? Guys, like, this is crazy. It's insane. Food stamps by ethnicity. Get ready to watch people getting looted in broad daylight.
Fuck off.
45% of Afghans are on food stamps. 42% of Somalis are on food stamps. 34% of Iraqis are on food stamps. 23% of Haitians are on food stamps. Why the fuck are we importing people to need to pay them? Let me get this straight.
I will give the Haitians a pass, all right? They have been extremely fucked over for a very long time. Like, Afghan, Somali, Iraq, like, those are supposedly ancient cultures that know what they're doing. Why the fuck are we supporting 50% of them? But no, Haitians, like, no, hurricanes have, like, completely fucked over, like, them and Dominican Republic. Like, no, like, I get it. You guys need some help sometimes. Like, no, that's cool. The other ones can fuck off, but no, like, leave the Haitians out of it.
If you turn your country into a shithole, there's no reason why we need to bring you here to ours. It's so obvious. Somalis.
Like, literally, like, this is going to piss me off. Like, I reposted this fucking one. This motherfucker needs to be caught and arrested. But no, like, when it comes to Haiti and the Dominican Republic, like, they rebuild, and then, like, every other year, a fucking Category 4 fucking hurricane just fucking wipes it all away, and they gotta start all over. It's like, motherfucker.
Are out in public urinating on Donald Trump's Hollywood star.
And smiling about it.
Act of defiance. But, like, this is obviously public indecency, and this person should be in jail. Like, it's crazy watching this happen. So, Hassan Piker said, I am at a very Chinese point in my life right now. At a very Chinese point in my life, he dresses like China because he's very pro-China. And Oliveira responded with, shut your bitch ass up and move to China. You can electrocute your dog without scrutiny and stream your communism slop on Chinese TikTok. And I have to say, bro...
Love you, Tyler.
So, in honor of that, let's look at Tyler Oliveira's new video because he infiltrated the Somali community.
Tyler time!
It's so much worse than any of us can even imagine.
How is life here in Minneapolis?
Alhamdulillah, mashallah, ya Allah.
This is
Mashallah, as they say in England.
Mogadishu, Minneapolis,
Oh my
the
God,
unofficial
bro.
capital of the 100,000 plus Somalis that have made Minnesota their home, fleeing the
100,000 plus, but I was told only 80,000 Somalis are there. For the record, he's correct, and not the stats.
war-torn Somalia since the 90s and attracted by Minnesota's refugee programs, job opportunities, a generous welfare system,
Yep.
pre-existing Somali community, and the welcoming, hospitable Minnesotan spirit. But not everyone wants them here.
Super generous.
Oh boy!
Billions of dollars. The country stinks.
The president doesn't want any Somalis living in the U.S. after a few dozen were implicated in a COVID relief.
I love how they all do that. It's like, Donald Trump is such a racist against Somalis because only a few dozen of them were implicated in a COVID relief
Only.
scam. Oh, and also a few dozen of them are raping children with the support of a couple hundred of the people from that community. Oh, and
Only.
also none of them want to, actually assimilate to Western culture. And also they're a draining taxpayer. Also tons of them are illegal. Also it's $8 billion that's going to fund terrorism in fucking Somalia.
I got nothing to do personally. I've been working hard.
You know how those Somali pirates from, like, Captain Phillips are able to afford those boats and all those guns and all those bullets? That would be the Minnesota taxpayers. You guys are paying for them to get their boats. You guys are so fucking nice, aren't they? They're just so nice.
My life hard.
They believe the fraud could extend beyond $6.5 billion just in the time period where Tim Walz has taken office. 70.
Yeah!
At this point, 77 of them are small.
With an estimated $1 billion stolen from welfare programs designed to feed the hungry, housing stabilization, and treat autistic kids, is this the result of a few few evil fraudsters who happen to mostly be Somali? Or is it the work of a city and state's leadership bending the knee to an increasingly growing community of tribally loyal refugees?
No, it's definitely isolated cases. It's all isolated cases and incidents, yeah. There's no pattern to be noticed here. There's no pattern to be seen. All right, I want to make this clear. I want to make this clear. The fact that 78 Somalis work together, probably with the government that is Somali elected, because Somali voting bloc actually decides elections in Minnesota, it probably has nothing to do with this on like on a district level. All right, it's clearly a couple of individuals with an IQ of 68. Some were smart. Some had an IQ of 78, and they were able to outsmart the entire government, probably.
Refuse to assimilate, have worked together as a community to exploit generous welfare programs, and have not been held accountable due to the fear of spineless politicians being called racist and potentially losing the votes of the Somali community they know they'll need to get elected.
I love this clip, man. This dude's
Somali
like actual slob.
Have been an extraordinary benefit.
They contribute nothing. They contribute nothing. I don't want them in our country, I'll be honest.
I love that he just says it out loud, man. They contribute nothing.
I don't either.
Why do we have them here?
Looks like me are scared right now.
The fear.
Good.
The Somali community is bracing for a surge of ICE agents cracking down on migrants who've been issued final deportation orders.
So I pulled up to Little Mogadishu to talk to the Somali community and figure out what's really going on.
Oh my God.
So this sign is in full Somali.
Dude, they have full signs that aren't in
English. Get the
that's
fuck
scary.
out.
That's scary, man. That is scary, dude.
Don't see a variant of it in English. That's fascinating. Let's see if it's English on the back. No, Somali only. I guess why even learn English if you can just read the signs in Somali if you don't?
The mayor ran ads. The mayor is a Jewish guy. It's a woke Jewish guy that
You gotta
learned
be
Somali
fucking kidding.
to win the election. That's crazy. Have you ever heard of something like this in your life? Oh my God.
Fucking
dude.
disgusting,
Force
man.
the people who move here to learn English. They never will or will never have to
Why
learn.
would they? The street signs are in Somali. Why would they learn English? It gets worse. Keep watching. Oh God.
English. And my point proved itself.
No, it
Should I
can't
interview?
get worse.
Okay, sorry. Okay, this will be fascinating.
Well, they see a white guy, so this is weird. This is weird.
Yeah.
What are you doing in Somali? You should check your passport there, bro.
Speak English?
I'm sorry about the woke Jews, Nux. They're damaging your rep. Yeah, no, it's not easy. It's not easy.
Yeah, woke Jews are killing
Stephen
it.
Miller, we have like 3 Jacob Phrase.
Do you speak English? Do you speak any English?
This is
French. French?
French.
Somali? French. Okay. Can't I interview you in French? Hey, doing news report. What do you mean no? It's America.
No.
Maku ware san kana af Somali? Okay. Thank you.
Bro, she was cursing him. She was summoning her ancestors to curse him.
It definitely looked like it.
Place. My name's Tyler.
Yes,
We're trying to talk to members of Somali community.
Yeah.
Because the Trump protected status over. I wanted to talk to people that live here.
Dude, I hate that they all look like this, man.
Yeah, dude, what the fuck is up with this dude's head? You can call me racist, I don't care. Fucking, I don't give a shit. What the fuck is up with this dude's head? Like, you guys see it, right? Like, I'm not the only one that sees it. Like, it does not look like a normal head. And do you know why? Do you? Because he's a Targaryen. His family was really pure, guys. Yep.
Somali community is so nice. It's beautiful. No, obviously, I don't think that they're all stupid, obviously. This is crazy. I just think that, on average, they're dumb.
This is one of them. This is one of them dumb ones. Guaranteed. Wait for it. Wait for him to start talking, guys. I guarantee it. Call me racist. I don't care.
On average. Like, I'm not trying to be rude here, but, like, average IQ of 67 is
Yeah,
radicalizing, man.
Call me racist all day long. You can't call me wrong.
My mom is also my aunt.
Oh my God, it's getting worse.
Holy, no.
Okay, good. Good? Okay.
Interview good. He goes into car.
See ya. Nice people, nice people. But keep in mind, it says it's not safe. It's not safe.
It's not.
With Dark Souls style.
Oh my
Well, we're trying to talk to members of the Somali community.
Bro, that feels like you click one of the Dark Souls blood spots and you see like the soul of the previous adventure warning you, bro.
And no? Okay. Okay.
And then I headed towards the Riverside Plaza apartment complex known for its large Somali population to see if I could find anyone here that spoke English.
The fact that he needs to search not only for people that want an interview, but just for people that speak English in America. This is terrifying, man. Like this is scary as fuck.
English. Bonjour. Can I interview in French?
I'm sorry.
Interview in Francois? Okay, bye-bye.
Francois. All right, bro.
Yeah, once
you need to go fight with more scammers in Paris before you try to hit them with the in Francois.
You start speaking French, they don't speak French. English? Francois? Hello. You speak English?
Yes.
Could I ask you a few questions for interview?
Why?
News interview. News interview.
Bro looks like a deer in headlights. Look at him. He's just staring.
For what?
Oh, news.
My name's Amul. I live in Minneapolis.
Oh, you can't speak
We
for himself?
got that.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well,
My name's Tyler.
Okay, Tyler, what are you looking for?
He just stares into the camera.
To people in Somali community. I want to ask people in Somali community in Minneapolis about Trump trying to revoke the temporary protected status.
He doesn't have authority. So yeah, I think it's a rhetoric. It's not the actual policy.
You Trump.
Bullshit.
I know my rights. It's better than Trump. I know. Trump irrelevant. What does he do?
I believe the Somali community is being
We don't like him. We just
guess what?
overthrow. Is that how you say?
targeted unfairly.
Yeah, sure. Like, why not?
I don't understand why he's targeting Somalis. Somalis like
because
everyone,
most of
they
you
are
suck.
Americans and they have the whole right that each American has. If Mr. Trump wanted my advice, I would tell him,
he doesn't.
let alone all Americans, especially the Somalis.
I see.
Trump, I give him free advice. Free advice. Let
Yeah.
alone Americans, especially Somalis.
They came here to get a refuge and they got one. They are contributing to the country.
Good to meet you. It's going. How are
Maybe
you?
you are.
Right on, man.
I was like, wait, no
That's
way.
me. You got any thoughts?
Man,
Ooh!
it's there's a lot more.
Above average. This guy might be at like 87.
To it. Honestly, what I believe, then what the like headlines, the news sensation is. Well, so like majority of us aren't under that protective status because we really don't migrate here illegally.
That's
us being
fair.
on the other side of the world is really not that much of an option. Right here, I think it was around like 500 to 700 people, and that group of people aren't even the ones really engaged in anything.
Sure.
So I don't know what it really would solve for.
Do most people here in this community speak?
Actually intelligent.
Obviously, a lot of these guys could integrate, but a lot of them can't. So why do we open the floodgates, bro, to people that quite honestly are absolutely a net negative on society? Again.
But again, like that was an actually intelligent one. Like it was nice and a good solid conversation.
I don't have any hate in my heart to like Somalians. I don't hate them. I don't dislike.
I don't know. I dislike this one because he's intentionally being confrontational with Tyler right now just because Tyler's trying to ask people questions.
Like them, and I know that people are gonna like take me out of context to make it seem like that because they've been doing that to me on Twitter. Dude, there's like a whole hate campaign about me on Twitter because of I'm saying this shit. But I don't hate any of these people. I just don't think that America should open the floodgates to people that quite honestly and literally aren't integrating into society, and they're a gigantic net negative on our country.
He is pretty close,
deport, get him out. Oh my.
He does look like a dark Indian, but. Nope, he's Somalian.
English?
Yeah, why not? What I'm speaking now? Am I speaking for Greek? No.
Why are you?
Do you speak English? I'm speaking. What am I speaking? Greek.
So revved up right now. We came in here pretty civilly, and you're telling him to walk away, and he can't speak, and he's a grown man, right?
He's a mentally ill guy.
Oh, okay, I didn't know.
Oh!
He's retarded. Oh no.
That I didn't know. Yeah, that's fair. Good call. Here's what I want.
Well, I mean, we could tell when he was just like. Sorry.
I'm gonna ask.
He's a sub. He's got a sub 60.
You heard about statewide welfare fraud?
I heard, but
Estimated $1 billion+ dollars.
I think that one.
You think it's all fake?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's billions of dollars missing. They arrested.
Yeah, it's
80
all
people.
fake, guys.
It's
all fake.
abroad. Please.
Maybe the small portion is accurate.
Sure.
Right.
But I don't think that's not the accurate description for the whole community.
Someone does an wrongdoing.
Yeah.
Right.
I agree that he be punished by law. The publicizing and finger pointing Somalis is not what we like.
A lot of people that work here.
I don't care what you like.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Makes sense.
I know a big portion of Somalia's like GDP comes from remittance, because there's no economy,
Fuck.
there's no opportunities.
I don't like it.
Ladies specifically.
I don't care.
They say they speak French, then we start speaking French, and then they don't speak French. Then I get the Somali translation, and then they don't speak Somali. I appreciate you, by the way, that we're having a conversation.
Absolutely.
It's tough to find people to speak to.
Yeah, I think the majority of people, they speak English, but the elderly people, they don't
Oh, the majority speak English, just not any of the ones that you happen to ask.
speak
Yeah.
English.
Well, that takes time. Somalis came here 30 years ago.
I see.
And 30 years, it's for the history is small period.
You think 30 years?
Oh, yeah.
Years ago.
30 years. I mean, that's just a small blip in time. So, I mean, like, fuck. Why should they have learned English in 30 years? Motherfucker.
And that's why no one speaks English. I got it.
Time to assimilate?
I do not agree with the simulation.
What?
I wouldn't say good or bad,
What?
but
Wait.
not be forced people to be assimilated. I can be American and be.
No, you're not American if you're not assimilated, because that means you're not becoming an American. Because that's what assimilating means. It means you're assimilating to be an American.
My own Amish.
If you want to continue to be a Somalian, go the fuck back to Somalia. That's what being a Somalian means. If you want to come live in America and be an American, you have to assimilate. That's the way it works. Get the fuck out of here.
And there are some Amish. They know assimilated.
I see. You think a commonly...
Bro, but the
Fuck
Amish
off.
aren't committing billions in fraud.
And you're correct. The Amish are not assimilated. The Amish also own their land, live on their land, work on their land, and pay taxes for their land. So if you want to go do that, go ahead and go do that. But that's what the Amish do, buddy.
Amish aren't immigrants. But
Like, they work extremely hard for just enough money to pay for their property taxes. Because that is literally all they got. They get their water out of a fucking well. They make their own everything. They don't have electricity. Like, the only, equipment that they use literally is for farming. Like, they will use, the new age equipment for, like, farming stuff. Like, they'll use the big farming equipment, some of them. And, like, that's literally all it is. Like, it's all it's for. When, like, as soon as they're done working, like, it's all off. And they're back to living their regular Amish life.
how can you possibly compare, man?
Shared language?
I want to come here, not assimilate. I make shithole here like we have shithole home. Makes me feel nice and cozy when I wake up, shithole around me.
Would be a reasonable thing to compromise on? Like, let's say we all speak English like you and I do?
I learned English for my own personal interests. I am an engineer. In order to have a job, I must be able to speak English. Who doesn't have an interest, let them have their own language.
You don't think there are any problems with not being able to read, like, traffic directions or...
Yeah, if you look at Somalis living here, who are above 20 or 30 years, all of them, they speak English.
I see.
Yeah.
This is literally a lie. He's just literally lie to your face. He's so comfortable lying to your face. That's crazy. Oh my god, that's wild. Yeah, I see people in chat like freaking out about him mentioning the Amish. Yeah, no, the Amish, they're American. They were born in America. They've lived in America. They work hard. They've never hurt anybody. They aren't a net negative on society in any way. Like literally in no
the
way
Amish are pretty fucking
Amish
badass.
Net negative on society. They mind their own business for the most part. Like, you can't compare to the Somali community. which A, turned Minneapolis into a PvP server, and B, it's an entire voting block that's changing electoral results from the country, man. They're literally bringing people
PvP
in
server.
to
That's great.
reshape America. Like, that's the goal here.
20 or 30 years.
Yeah.
All of them, they speak English.
I see.
Because
It's human nature to sort of live next to people.
White people live to white next. Sure. I don't think that's not, something unique to the Somali. If you go to the Brooklyn Park, you can see a lot of Haitian or people come from West Africa. That's not bad.
So there's studies that suggest ethnic groups.
No one's saying that you can't have like communities and stuff, but your community is scamming us for billions of dollars a year.
Yeah, like no,
you know what I mean? You're all like kind of running cover for each other when you're raping children. It's pretty fucked up.
Live together in one densely populated area that they don't have to assimilate. There's no reason to sort of learn the commonly spoken language like English, for instance, or learn certain cultural norms if they ethnically pool together.
I don't agree that our community disperses.
What?
And if we
They don't.
live in one place, in a close place, we will be having a political say. I would encourage that the Somalis get together and live in one place.
They do.
because
Oh!
That area will be Somalis. I came from Virginia previously.
Why from Virginia to Minnesota?
From Virginia, can't you tell?
Well, we have more
Somali community?
More the Somali, more power. We have more political power. We can.
I'm so happy he's saying this out loud.
Yeah, literally, fuck off. Why should Somalia have political fucking power in America? Like, what the fuck is going on? Get the fuck out of here. Do we have fucking Irish fucking say in our political power? Do we have Jewish say in our political power? Like, no. And we don't try to either. Like, what the fuck?
Yes, we know.
This is
Elections are being
fucking-
decided because of this Somali voting bloc. They're literally strategically planting these
This is
people
horrible,
in
guys.
different immigrant communities where the Democrats need to rig elections. It's so obvious, man. That's why they plop them in Minnesota, right? They take them from Somalia, an actual shithole. Somalia looks like Mordor, okay? And they drop them in the middle of Minnesota, all right? Like, what are we doing, man? It's because they're literally dropping voting blocks where they need victories. It's so obvious.
We can have better chances here.
When you think of your identity,
Yeah,
does it
better
go
chances of
religion,
taking over.
nationality, ethnicity? What is the sort of, how is it to be a Muslim Somali American?
And you know what happens when they have political power there? They're able to scam the system. Because their people in charge are just as stupid as the people that are scamming the system. Got it? Good.
In this country, everyone in this country came from somewhere else. They are not
Yes, so therefore the Somalian that came off the boat illegally last week is exactly the same as the white Christian settlers that created this country. Yep, because we all came from somewhere else at some point.
only people who came from somewhere else. When we came here, we were Somalians, Muslims, and now become Americans.
No.
Muslims, and
No.
Somalians.
No.
Thanks for your time, sir. You're very gracious with your time and answers. Have a great day. Thank you.
And again,
It's not the way it
creating
works.
More division in our community, you know. It's almost like, let me see, how can I word, since that's where they were raised. But, you know, first generation born folks like myself
Can
here.
we focus on the interview, Pasha? How you doing? All right, bro. Great to meet you again.
Good luck.
All right. Be safe.
You're a really nice guy.
Oh, shit. Is there a problem?
A handler.
So we got this dude like hiding behind pillars creepily. He was definitely mocking you. Do you speak English? No English? Somali? French? Excuse me, sir. Do you speak English? French? Somali? Hello.
Bro.
I'm trying to interview members of Somali community, but I can interview you too?
Mainly, it's like mainly Somalians here, but there's like,
Yeah, I noticed.
I've seen a few other, you know, races or whatever, but they're very nice to me and my kids.
Bro, I love the ones that like shake their head that they don't even speak Somali. It's like language didn't even reach that area of Somalia. Language didn't reach our clan.
Oh.
Most people have a job and work here.
They communicate with drums.
Nope, no. I've
Bro,
seen.
she was so casual and ready with that answer. Do most people work here? Nope. Unemployed leeches on society. Not trying to say anything, but if you look at other ethnic groups, that's not the
shocking.
case. Not for the Koreans or the Irish or the Vietnamese, or the Jews or the Italians. That doesn't exist. It does not exist that you have a community like in any of those areas that's like, you know, majority doesn't work.
Maybe a few, like I could tell that they were going to work, but I don't even know if they're going to work
What is
or
she screaming
where
about,
they're
the
going.
bus?
Oh,
She's speaking
It's
some
just a Somali lady screaming in the middle of the street randomly.
Somali.
yeah. Oh, she's talking to him.
They're yelling at each other.
I think that's just how they talk. They communicate.
That's a different Somali.
That's
song.
just the way they
all
communicate.
in different ways. Language reached Somalia pretty recently. So really, so realistically, they're still working out the kinks. Okay, listen.
Must be pleasant.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Bro, I be watching your videos all the time, bro.
Respect. What are your thoughts?
My thoughts on it?
Yeah.
I mean, I love everybody who love me.
That's a good way to live. How did this become like the de facto hub for the Somali community?
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm not racist. Like, as long as you don't view me as a kafar that needs to be smited at the neck, I'm cool with you guys. Like, I don't dislike anyone in particular. Well, I won't say, like, there's a couple of people in particular that I do dislike. Like there are a couple of specific people, yeah. For the most part,
bro. Honestly,
Democrats purposefully placed them here because they needed a voting bloc. It's so obvious, man. It's so obvious, man.
they just came here and took over, bro.
Notice it's very difficult to communicate with the women out here, Somali women.
Yeah.
Any
Yeah.
thoughts?
they're not allowed to talk.
Is it just part of the culture,
Yeah,
Muslim
I would
culture?
say- no, because the men are mainly the one that speak to me.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But the women also speak
They're Muslim. They're not allowed to talk.
to me as well. That are on my floor.
Yeah, Minnesota used to be a battleground state. Not anymore. They literally dropped in infinite votes. That's the plan, man. It's so obvious.
And yeah, they really don't talk
Right.
a lot. I don't know. If,
Some of them
yeah,
do not
some
speak
them
English?
Don't speak English at all. So, like yesterday, I tried to ask one of them a question, and she didn't speak English. So I think that may interfere with why they don't talk.
Yeah. Well, it's been great talking with you.
You
I hope
too.
you raise
Thank
your kids
you.
and you have a beautiful family.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You guys have a nice.
And then, as I was interviewing this
That's
guy,
nice.
some Somali-looking gangster homie got aggro and started
what?
talking shit from behind our camera.
Yeah. How you doing?
Real quick, when you travel as much as I do, the
Bro.
first thing that I need when I land is data. And the sponsor of today's video, SimIO, has got you covered. Whether you're in
Great.
France, Spain, or Italy, you never want to waste your time hunting for Wi-Fi in the middle of nowhere when you
True.
should be spending it making memories. Over the data.
What did you say? I think you said, "F your grimy ass, come holler at me after." I'm not sure. Nice people.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Well, we
Yeah,
gotta get
super
shot
nice
out here.
people.
Keep sticking around. Okay, I'm walking away. Oh, no.
Yeah.
All right, bro is reaching in to pull out a gun. Thank you.
What the fuck?
Oh, that's sketchy.
And then my cameraman said the Somali gangster grabbed what appeared to be a gun from his man purse and began sprinting towards us as we ran away for our lives.
Dude, what?
A gun on us.
Remember how illegals couldn't get firearms?
Some guy back there. He's really going for the peace.
I love how the Second Amendment in America was designed to
Awesome.
a society with an average IQ of like 100. Like, I love the Second Amendment. I fully support the right to bear arms. It's one of the reasons why America is the greatest country on the planet, man. But like, we fucking imported like dude, it's not right, buddy. It's like this is.
Literally, an illegal fucking immigrant has a firearm. I cannot legally have a firearm. I am a convicted felon, so I have my Tractor Supply spear, which will fuck you up just as bad as a bullet, if not worse. But I don't have a sponsorship. I'm not sponsored by Tractor Supply. It's just a fucking badass spear. There's no sponsorships here yet. Don't worry. When they happen, you will know. I'm just saying. I can't legally have a gun, but this motherfucking illegal fucking piece of shit's fucking about to try and shoot fucking Tyler. While I can't legally own a gun. Gaming is more fun. Well, we should have time to shoot some people before 4 o'clock.
I'm telling you, man, the founding fathers have not considered this fact, bro.
Oh, man. That might be the first time someone's fully, like, went in to grab the gun.
As our lives flashed before our eyes,
scary,
headed
man.
to the hotel to cool down, and came back the next day to one of many Somali malls, and I finally found a
Fucking
woman
crazy,
to speak
man.
to.
Is this your business?
All right.
Yes, I do.
How long have you owned this?
Is this your business? Yes, I do.
Legal firearms need licenses, Henry. Legal guns need licenses.
Finally.
This business.
And I'm real hung up on that legal part. And legally, I can't get a license, so I don't have a gun.
Where are you from?
In Somalia, East Africa.
Yeah.
Somalia.
How is life here in Minneapolis? Alhamdulillah.
Good.
Alhamdulillah. Praise God be the highest.
However, I can legally have a crossbow, and I do have one of those.
House. No.
No, praise God. God Almighty. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, mashallah, ya Allah.
Inshallah. Wallahi. No. How difficult was it to start your own business here?
It was very difficult. I'm a single mom. It's very hard. I'm still struggling.
Small business owner.
Yes. And that people, they
See,
support.
but I respect these people so much. Like, that's the sad part, man. Like, I respect this lady. She's here. She's trying to actually build a thing. Like, I don't have any, like, I feel bad for her, man. I do. Because I'm sure that a lot of these people are actually trying to assimilate properly. It's just the majority that probably
There are
aren't.
some.
Supporting almost what they call every person in here, they support 10 people, 20 people. So our
Oh, get
people
out of
is
here.
really-
It's fucking fraud. Get out of here,
Yep.
you piece of shit. Like, dude, no. Not every person supporting 20 people. The government's supporting them. Our tax dollars are supporting these 20 people. They're all on Medicaid and Medicare and Social Security and food stamps. Get out of here, man.
For us.
So you're saying every Somali that lives here is supporting 10 to 20 people back home?
Yes.
Oh, back home. So our tax dollars are supporting Somalians back home. Dog, what the fuck, man? Bro, this is crazy.
How do you afford that?
We're trying, we're struggling. That people, they're not good. They don't have a place to go.
Okay, so you're one of the first women I've had a conversation with. Why is it so difficult to speak with women?
Because the culture and some people, what's going on now, people, they don't want to talk, you know. It's scary what's going on.
Yeah. Have you heard about some of this welfare fraud in Minnesota recently?
I heard that, but you know, people, they're not same. How many people in America or
Many.
Somali people? Well, we say 100 people do something mistake.
Yeah.
Then 100,000 people, you say all the thieves.
Sure.
That's wrong.
Yeah.
I've been in America 27 years. I never have any problem. I have my own business. I have my own family. I never have any problems. People like
No
me,
problems.
do they thief?
Yeah, what did you do, right?
Notice how she can't pronounce the letter P. She has no problems. Do you know why she can't pronounce the letter P? It's because there's no P in Arabic. That's actually a real fact. There's no letter P in Arabic. So you'll always hear them saying B instead of P, which is really funny because why would they name Palestine a name that they literally cannot pronounce? They don't have the letters in their language to spell Palestine. That's pretty weird if you think about it.
I don't do nothing. We love America. We've been America. I love
it's
it.
Palestine.
Right there.
Yeah, we keep telling people every day, America is a great country. You need to work the country. You need to obey the law.
That's right.
Oh, yeah. Need to work the country.
sorry.
That's
You
what
own
they're
this
doing.
business?
Obey the law.
Well, thank you so much for giving me a moment of your
They
time.
are
Yes,
working
sorry.
the
Do you own this
fucking
business?
shit out of the country.
3 years or 3 years and a half.
Right, Muslim women can't touch men. Honestly, based.
Do most people that come here, are they Somali? Only Somali mall. And even the customers, only Somali?
Yeah, Somali.
This is run by Somalis for Somalis? I can come, but typically only Somalis can.
For the record, guys, they call this a mall. This looks like a fucking storage fucking facility to me. Like, literally, this is a storage facility. And they are using it as a mall. Are we aware of this? Like, do we see this? Like, each one of these is a storage unit. This is stupid.
I see chat freaking out that I said that. Bro, you want to touch Muslim women? Weird. All right, whatever. I don't get involved.
You country, you come here.
How is life in Minneapolis as Somali?
Life is good life.
Nux being an ass.
It's good.
It's good?
Yeah, and I don't have any problem.
Life is beautiful, man.
How large is the
Are
Somali
you sure?
community here in Minneapolis?
Oh, too much.
It reminds you of home?
Bro!
Back home.
That guy's crazy. How big is the community? Oh, too much.
Somalia.
Okay.
And like when I came here, it was like similar. Besides like the violence and shit like that. Over here, at least we have the police, you know.
I'm a Jew. I've lived here in the most Somali.
What the fuck where did he find
You're
this
not
Jew,
a
bro?
Jew.
Where did he find
That
this
is not a
Jew?
Jew.
Oh my god, dude. There's no way, bro.
That is a lie.
My first name is Mohammed. Censor more.
Community in Minneapolis
Oh,
for
that's diabolical, bro. Where the fuck you find this guy?
a while now. Literally never been more welcome anywhere else in this.
Bro, woke Jews are like honestly like our biggest nightmare. Bro. It's crazy,
like,
man.
so happy with these guys.
We always help each other, and every Ramadan we always fast together. The one thing that we don't have in Somalia is a foundation, and that foundation was kind of built here.
Yeah, they didn't develop. They don't build buildings in Somalia. They have like little huts. So.
From different tribes,
made out of
we
straw.
all communicate differently. We have a mall right here that brings us all together, you know.
I'm got on Duolingo, trying to learn a little bit of Somali. It's nice to live in a neighborhood where there's another language that is far.
Is this guy wearing like a Palestine scarf on his head? Bro, where do you find this guy? Like, literally, where do you find this guy?
Largely spoken. People have told me, like, why would you feel like you need to learn another language when you're in America? And it's like, because there's a lot of people who speak a lot of languages in America.
Being Somali out here for me is like survival, man. Every day. Every day I gotta go, you know what I'm saying, look for where to get my bread from, you know what I'm saying? I gotta go out there, because I got family.
Yeah. Bro, get a job.
What the
Why are your
fuck
hands
is
in
he
your
doing?
pants? Oh my god. This dude's fucking scratching his schmorglitz while he's having this conversation, man.
Support, you know?
Life easier in Somalia or Minneapolis?
It depends on the person, bro. For me,
What
I
the
go
fuck
back and forth,
is he
you know,
doing?
every year.
Can you tell me about
Sir, you have pockets. You have pockets.
some of the clans or tribes that live here in
What
Minneapolis?
the fuck
There's
was he
Majartan,
doing?
there's Ugaden, there's Hawargid, Gadia, there's Abgal, Hawiya. So they all have their own different type of languages and even what they eat. Every single one of them cannot always identify each other. I'm Rahwin, for example.
Get
You know,
the
Rahwin
fuck
are
outta here.
kind, cool, educated, but very social people. But then
The Rahwin clan, the one that I'm in, by the way. That we're educated, we're awesome, we're based. Not like
Yeah,
those
we're
fucking
nice
other
guys.
The
Yeah, those
Mahmoud
other
clan.
ones
Oh, not
suck.
those guys.
there's other people that are like distance, you know, that they don't like communicating with other tribes and
I
shit.
do believe that.
Oh,
different
yeah, I
clans,
believe that.
Work differently.
Yeah.
And do operate differently.
I was on the train yesterday, and I heard someone
get him
listening to a
outta
podcast
here.
about it.
Bro, what the fuck is going on?
Whole pants area. Like, this is terrible.
He's
bro.
got fucking knee pads on. He's got catcher pads on.
Like, I'm telling, this is a false flag Jew. This is a false flag Jew, bro. This is a false flag Jew. I'm telling you, man. I am offended. Oh.
I swear he's probably got like electric fucking like rollerblades or some shit. And that's why he's got the knee pads and the fucking other protective stuff. Like he's got fucking double fucking fanny packs on. Like this is the fucking craziest fucking Jew I've ever seen. Maybe he's got like protection in both bags.
Okay, I'm offended that he exists, bro.
This. It was these people saying like Islamism isn't compatible with American values. That's such a distraction from the actual problem, which is that people are hurting.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, these are like the chickens for KFC type Jew. Like, bro, it's like, yeah, I know Islam specifically talks about wanting to kill Jews, but like, I actually think that like we should like ally up with those guys.
And we used to have social programs that like tried to keep people living dignified lives.
My culture, like, we spread peace and love, tranquility, you know? So we're willing to, like, give. It's how you treat people around here, you know what I'm saying? Respect, you give respect, you give respect. That's right.
You will know.
You know what I mean?
You know, that's how they taught me who I am, you know? Because if you don't know your tribe, people make fun of you. People that come from Somalia
Bullshit.
and Africa, they kind of talk down on us because we're born in America. They don't like that.
I see.
That's why...
Imagine a new group of Somalians illegally immigrates, and they're immediately the top dogs because they weren't born in America.
Somali people don't succeed in Somalia because they have that jealous and hate towards each other.
What are your thoughts on some of the
Yeah, he's a
it's
real
autism,
American.
feeding the
Fuck
children.
that guy.
Have you heard about that?
Of course, I heard that, my friend. But to me, those cases is individual persons. So everybody has to pay the price. This is America, you know? America don't charge community or
Yeah, we're not charging you guys, man. We just wanted to deport everyone illegal. All right. We also want to denaturalize some of y'all. All right.
Most of y'all.
For a crime that one person committed. Individuals is responsible for this crime, not the whole community. I got nothing to do personally. I've been working all my life in Somalia when I...
It just opened their eyes to the fact that the community is a giant net negative on society. And I'm not trying to be rude here, but we are literally opening our floodgates to people that are destroying us.
I was like 14, I think.
14, okay.
Yeah, I've been here.
He should ask them if they have jobs. Or if
Been
they're
here
on
how long?
Here 25 years. So Somalia and United States is the same to me. And I...
Bro, that's not a good thing.
Yeah,
United
no.
States, same to me. All right, deport him. He doesn't care anyway.
Yeah.
Love both. It's part of my life.
It's home.
Yeah, it's home. We are peaceful people. We
Go
come
back
here
to your
for
other
peace.
home.
We are peaceful people.
We ran out
Liar.
of war, you know. We love everywhere it's a peace, especially Minnesota. It's one of the biggest states welcome us.
With members of the Somali community understandably defensive that the blame is being placed on the community as a whole, when you consider the $14 million fraud scheme involving autism treatment centers, where parents were reportedly paid kickbacks to enroll their children in fake treatment centers, one must wonder to what degree this fraud goes beyond a few dozen individuals. So I met up with Minnesotan journalist Dustin Grage and Senator Michael Holmes to hear their thoughts on this Somali fraud scandal. But real quick, there are some things so insane YouTube won't let us upload. Tyler Oliveira.
Yeah.
Get early access to these videos for $5 a month. Thank you for your support.
Definitely
Back to
should
Little
try it.
Somalia.
Dustin, tell me about the
Highly
Somali
recommend.
fraud in the state of Minnesota right now and what that term means.
Probably the biggest
Tyler,
one everyone's familiar with is Feeding Our
patreon.com
Future, which is the
/ Tyler
nation's
Oliveira.
largest COVID fraud scheme. Originally reported at 250 million. I believe it's now around 300 million right now. And what that case ended up being was a fraud case for hungry kids. So this is during COVID. Everyone's out of school. They set up these feeding centers all across the state, and ultimately we're getting payments out to these feeding centers, but kids aren't actually being fed. They're just
91
fake numbers,
million
fake
meals.
names, and then ultimately out goes $300 million.
And where are we in front of?
This is the Hennepin County Government Center. This is where the...
I love how they just like make up names and...
Them appointed judge under fire for tossing $7 million Medicaid fraud conviction.
That's pretty weird. All right, we'll give him the food. What about this guy?
What?
The court judge allowed a fraudster for $7.2 million in fraud to go completely scot-free. She just didn't like the ruling that the jurors came back with.
There's nothing illegal about what the judge did. They can overturn this.
What?
Granted, was it a horrible decision? And should it be appealed? And is it being appealed? Absolutely, but it has to be prevented from happening in the future.
Is our judicial system...
No way.
What's happening?
Yeah, absolutely. Our justices are allowed to just decide these things on a whim. They have no...
You gotta be... She's guilty. We, the jury, find the defendant guilty. I, the judge, think you're all stupid. Innocent. Go free. Fuck you. What? It's a website. That's where he gives... that's where his paywall is for his stuff. I don't have a paywall. It'd be awesome if you guys supported me. But I don't have a paywall.
It's crazy, man. We need to overhaul the entire justice system in the United States. That judges can overturn laws that are like verdicts done by jurors. Like, what's the point of a jury? The point of a jury is to be judged by your peers. So you can't ever be controlled by a giant government. I think the jury system is bungus crap. But the purpose of the jury system is the fact that you actually have jurors, your peers, that judge your cases so that you can never actually be controlled by an actual authoritarian regime.
Yep.
The fact that the liberal judges are actually overturning jury decisions to let criminals out of jail is insane.
Accountability to the people, and the people of Minnesota are getting defrauded and have no recourse.
78 people have been charged at this point. 77 of them are small. There's one white woman at the top, defendant one, lady by the name of Amy Bach.
Every single time. Every single time, man. 78 Somalis herded by one Karen. Like, this is... I'm sorry. This is literally, unironically, the quintessential racist moment. This is the singularity of radicalization. All right? 678. Yeah, okay, so dude, who's this lady? What's her name?
Are small. There's one white woman at the top, defendant one, lady by the name of Amy Bach, kind of the map.
Amy Bach. All right, let's see if she's Jewish. Because that would really be the stereotype.
Oh, God,
don't.
No.
All right, we got to do that. We got to do the research.
Don't be Jewish. Don't be Jewish. Don't be Jewish.
It's not racist, okay? This is for research purposes. Is Amy Bach I'm going to just make it clear that Grok knows who the fuck I'm talking about. Amy Bach, the lady involved in the Minnesota fraud Somali case, Jewish. All right, it's important, okay?
No,
this is research. We're doing the research. All right? We're thinking, searching the web. Searching. No. Amy Bach is not Jewish. She's a white American. Whew. Safe, baby. That's what we're talking about. So, yeah, anyway.
You always got to check, man. Always got to check.
She doesn't look Jewish. This is the quintessential
she does not.
scheme. The liberal white woman on top. With
she looks like a Viking, actually.
A horde of 78 Somalian scammers beneath her. This is
I mean, they're pirates too, so I get it.
Of radicalizing moments. This is a perfect example
she does look like
of
shit,
everything wrong with Western civilization. Wow, this is crazy.
Mastermind behind the scheme, but we very well may exceed over 100 people charged. Just recently, we just saw the 78th one, and that individual was actually charging for more people being fed in a town in northern Minnesota, double the amount of the actual population of the city.
Nice!
The stupidest fucking scam of all time. That's the craziest part. It's like, there's no way anyone could fall for this. This dude's charging food for more people than live in the town.
Why can't you? Because you're just being greedy.
Bro, I said this before, but I'll say it again. Either the government knew about it and was involved, and they should all get arrested too, or they were completely bamboozled by a party with the IQ of 68. Regardless, this is bad.
So very clearly we have a fraud problem there, but actually Senator Omar Fatah ended up coming out publicly and advocating for the Somali community, saying you're all a bunch of racists, our state...
No shot. Omar Fatah, the guy that was trying to run for mayor, said that you're racist for accusing the Somalis of fraud.
Of course he did.
There were 78 giant Somalis that were committing fraud.
Government is racist. They end up blocking it, and they win their court case, and actually Omar Fatah praises Feeding Future for all the good work they're doing.
Bro, they're still glazing the scams. Bro, this I'm telling you, man, this is like a 68 IQ propaganda campaign. This is crazy.
And working with Amy Bach and all their team to actually win this court
so this dude's directly working with these guys.
Case and prevent the stop payments from occurring. It continues on, and $300 million down the line later, we continue with the fraud.
Is it Somali fraud? Because the majority of defendants right now are found to have been from the Somali community.
Yeah, I think that's where the tagline comes from. Honestly, there's a lot of fraud in
that bag of cash. Oh, man, the things I could do with that money.
DHS from top to bottom to begin with. That's getting a lot of press because of the Somali fraud, we're calling it, because honestly, so many Feeding Our Future came out, hundreds of millions of dollars. That's what everyone's looking for.
I need to come up with a fraud scheme. That's what I need to do. Anybody got a good one in mind? Leave it in my comments.
At right now.
Now, granted, are white people also committing fraud through Medicaid? Absolutely. And they should be
joke,
charged and tried
as
well. But in particular, I mean, we're talking about what?
It's like everyone's trying so hard to not be racist, but like you can't look at this situation and be like, yeah, it has absolutely nothing to do with race. Like you can't do that this time.
1,000 Somalis in the state, 5 million.
This isn't like one Jewish guy got caught for scammers and it's like all Jews are scammers. Like this was a coordinated, community-wide fraud campaign. All right, what are we doing?
Million people, it's still a very small subsect of the population. At least over 50% of the fraud is.
The funny thing is, Hassan Piker, all right, is a leftist streamer. When he saw that Rick Scott, the Republican guy, was the senator, was involved in some sort of alleged Medicaid fraud, he told his audience to kill him. He said, kill Rick Scott for that. But here we have the Somali community, and he's supporting them. He thinks it's racist to arrest Somalis and to deport Somalis. Like, this is crazy, man.
Is coming from one community.
How have you guys sort of discovered the extent of this fraud?
Minnesota House of Representatives has created a fraud committee. So many whistleblowers have come forward to that committee to testify, and we have DHS whistleblowers coming forward. People from the Somali community are coming forward and really exposing what this is. And unfortunately, this...
It's because there were people that were getting those kickbacks, like they were saying, for signing their kids up for the... Yeah, they said earlier they were giving kickbacks to parents for signing up their children for the studies at the fake autistic centers. So some of the Somalian people were good actual Samaritans and went to the police and were like, hey, these people are doing some shady shit and you should probably investigate it. So, like, I'm happy about that. Like, I give props to those people. Like it shouldn't be all of them that have to be kicked out, but fuck, guys, there's so many that gotta go. Like, I'm sorry. I don't want to be an asshole, but damn.
State is not doing a great job of these investigations.
So we're actually going to go in and look at some of these past cases with that judge, and in particular one exhibit where wire transfers were occurring overseas, and now some of these payments going to hawalas is what they're called. So in Somalia, they don't have banks; they have hawalas.
Yep. That's right, baby. The Somalian watering hole. That's what we call it, baby. It's the hippopond of Somalia. That's where the wire transfers go.
Last guy right now, working his ass off. That money's coming out of his pocket to fund who knows what at this point?
Yeah, and it's in the worst possible way. We have families with autistic children, with disabled children who aren't getting services because other families in the state are deciding to lie and say, oh, I have an autistic child, and they get a kickback. Then money is getting shipped out overseas, and we don't know where that goes, and we're finding out that some of it is unfortunately getting sent to terror networks, and it's a real problem.
How did it take this long to identify this widespread fraud?
Let's go back to 2014. A program called CCAP, basically child care assistance. So Somali daycare centers ended up popping up everywhere, and a lot of the same exact issues. Fake names being submitted, fake billing hours, everything. We noticed that a lot of that money was being wire transferred over to Somalia and the Horn of Africa. In 2018, it ended up not being wire transfers anymore because we ended up catching that. It ended up being bags of cash. In this case, $1 million being stuffed into a suitcase and trying to be transported over to the Horn.
The crazy thing is,
you gotta be fucking kidding!
2014, and they were silenced.
Horn of Africa, and it was tied to
$1 million in cash
as well. Vulnerable adults who
it's like we have veterans that are poor and homeless. We have homeless people. We have poor Americans, and here we are importing people that are nothing but a burden on the system. Like it's such an asinine perspective. It's insane.
Can't get around or might have mental health issues and they need assistance in their homes. These individuals are also fraudulently being billed, and we just had another one happen last week.
I'm gonna go fucking just wait around at the Minnesota airport and hope that I just happen to fucking find a bag like with $1 million in it. Like, there's gotta be fucking like 20, 25 of them at least running around fucking Minnesota at a time.
Where an individual actually was walked in on and they found them dead. This individual had schizophrenia and a bunch of different issues. That individual had been deceased for a while. And they were collecting money on his behalf, billing 12 hours a day. But then the individual, his name was Muhammad, ended up saying that, oh yeah.
Muhammad, police be upon him. It's a coincidence, okay? Listen, stop being racist. Don't be Islamophobic. Don't say it, chat. We're all thinking this. Don't say it. So Mohammed over here was dead for years, and they were billing the government for autism for this dead Mohammed.
I saw him last alive the morning before.
That they also left in the house to decompose. Oh.
Which was clearly a lie. This individual, according to the report, had been deceased for a while. We have autism.
Oh yeah, I just saw him before. Yeah, I just saw him alive yesterday. Not realizing that they can fucking realize that the corpse is like decomposed. It's like bones on the floor. It's like, oh yeah, I just saw him yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah, bones and goo on the floor.
He lost a lot of weight, bro. He's just bones. He lost a lot of weight, man. I just saw you yesterday, man. And they really thought they would get away with it. They really thought they would get away with it, man. Like, dude, come on, dude.
Centers around the state being fraudulently billed, made up autism cases.
Yeah, it's just my buddy Mo. I call him Mo. His name is Mohammed. I call him Mo for short. I just saw him yesterday. Bro's like dust and maggots on the floor.
Says they don't actually have a diagnosis, but they're being charged for it.
How deep does this fraud rabbit hole go?
We're told it gets up to potentially $8 billion here in the state. And that's picking the easy to get fruit. There's really no telling how deep it is.
We would encourage the Somali community to come forward and go, we want to work with you. Let's go after that.
The crazy thing is, like, I think foreign aid is a nightmare. The fact that America is sending foreign aid everywhere in the world. But think about how insane this is. Like, all the criticism that America gets for funding Israel, and contributing to Israel's war and stuff like that. This is 4 years of Israel war. They spent more, over the course of the Israel-Gaza conflict, they spent more in fraud to Somalia than they actually gave to Israel during a war. That's insane. That's insane. They only give like 4.5 only. It's still a lot. I don't like the idea of foreign funding in general. They give 4.5 billion to Israel, 8 billion to Somali fraud.
I don't know. I see. I'm a little bit more torn. Like, and Nux is Jewish, so this is actually kind of funny that we have a torn opinion on this. So Nux doesn't like it. I'm of the opinion they're a ally country. They're the only ally, like for sure, ally country in the region, and they're constantly do an emote party, Alice. That'd be great. They're the only ally in the region, and they're constantly being attacked. So, no, they need the funding to stay alive. So, like, I can't be mad at them for that.
In the same time period, is that not absolute insanity? Oh my God!
Let's go after the bad apples.
I'm just saying this for perspective. All right, I think that foreign aid is a scam for the most part. Most foreign aid is not necessary. I think we need to cut down on at least 80% of foreign aid. But like, dude, I'm just trying to put this into perspective. This is
not
insane.
wrong.
So you guys can flourish in these communities, and the good news I can at least report that is happening in many cases. And Republicans, we're not racist. We have done countless things to be able to bring the Somali community into the Republican Party.
How do you think Trump revoking temporary protected status for Somalia impacts the reduction of fraud happening in Minnesota, if at all?
Unfortunately, right, it's more of a symbolic step. We're recognizing that this is something that needs to come to an end. The Somali community here in Minnesota, they need to take some accountability and police themselves. There isn't a hatred of Somalians or anything like that here. There's just a realization that this has...
Bro, there's no way they got a woke...
Maybe not there.
There isn't a hatred of Somalians.
Bro, what is this, man? What is this? It's like, these are like super religious Muslims, and they get their like token woke priest that will be on their side.
With their shoes off, because you can't have shoes on inside of the mosque.
Needs to be part of that solution.
Exposing corruption is not racist. Thank you for your work. Let's get to the bottom of this.
Fraud aside, Minneapolis is a cautionary tale and microcosm of what happens when you import mass quantities of people from fundamentally different worlds and assume they'll behave, talk, pray, and live like you do. And once you import enough of these people into the same place, after years of chain migration, they will achieve power through numbers and leverage our democracy to assert political representation and seemingly turn their generous host into second-class citizens within their own home. If everyone can be an American the moment they land on American soil, then what does it even mean to be an American?
What you see is a visual representation of we have your back, and when you come for one of us, you come for all of us.
Yikes,
Farid, Doka Magalada, Minneapolis.
Oh my
Fuck
God, what a
you,
nightmare. Holy
Mr.
Yeah, anyway, so
Fry.
Somalia, ladies and gentlemen. The moral of the story
disgusting, man.
Do not import a community
What's going on, Vala?
of 80,000 retards. Like, subscribe, and this video was streamed live on kick.com/Nuxalore.
See you there.
Stay weird,
fam. Ooh, I did press it in time. Sweet. All right. That was the video. Let's see, is there anything good down below? The Amish has 10 kids. Also, the Amish doesn't require government handouts. I know, right? It's a really good one. Give that a like. These people think if they call you racist, they're above the law. They do, actually. Give that a like, too. Thank you for the follow, Emily Willen, yeah. I need Emily Willen. Victim card declined. Oh, great. Oh, love it. Okay. Well, I thank you for watching the video. If you are new to my channel, hit the like. Think about subscribing. And we'll see you later.